So I'm calling this my confession cam or closet confessions. I need to know what name we need for this, okay? Because I'm obviously always in my closet here. Alrighty, so if you're new, thanks for being here. Eventually, we're gonna be a lot bigger. We're gonna have a bigger closet to talk out of, to record out of. Man, I was feeling kind of blah today. And I hope for a mom in your 40s, I hope anything that I say, anything that you come across, I hope you can relate to it. I hope you're open to hearing it. I hope you can offer me any type of feedback as well. I hope, and I anticipate that, you know, obviously hoping is not good. We got to be careful with our words. I intend for people to give me feedback. Just the whole point is for all of us to grow. You know what I mean? I've been feeling like super overwhelmed. Sorry, I'm trying to lean somewhere. Who's going through menopause? Menopause in your 40s. And they call it now perimenopause. Sepa la chingada que es lo que quiere decir. It's still menopause. Menopause. It's still menopause. It's horrible though. I mean, and why is the word men in there? They don't seem to go through it. But I mean, gotta bless our bodies. Just crazy. Those hot flashes and body changes, y todo, mood swings. Like, my issue is more I cry. And I'm like, why are you crying, girl? Why are you crying? I'll cry because I'm excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I am so grateful. And my sister too, she'll be like, why are you crying? And I'm like, because I'm grateful. It's, and then there's other moments where I just start laughing. Yesterday at the grocery store, I was just laughing at everybody, okay? You just go through all this uncertainty, okay? Our whole life, we've had to keep our shit together. You know how hard that's been? We could like finally be ourselves. I could finally tell you, guess what? My kids are grown. I didn't have it all fucking figured out. I thought doing what everybody else wanted me to do. I thought that's the way I was supposed to live life. Because I'm like, dang, well, they've done it, right? So they've got it. No, they don't know either. And it's not even our parents. It's everybody. Everybody who, who talks to us, right? Everybody who comes in contact with us, our culture. I mean, if you're Latina, you know how fucking hard it is. Like, que todos que te estén criticando y que nadie quiera contribuir, right? Everybody wants to have a say in your life, but nobody ever wants to contribute para la carne asada. That's how we are. You know, oh, we're family too. Oh, you need me to help. Well, I mean, we weren't that kind of family, right? Oh, you need me to support you. Well, we weren't that kind of family. So, yeah, we don't have it figured out. So go ahead and call up la tía que le va a llamar a todos. Y dile, ¿sabes qué, tía? Nomás te quiero avisar que tengo 43, 45, 50 años. And I don't know what I want. And I'm going to figure it out. Because, you know what's crazy is, and people don't think about this. I've been a mom since I was 16. So when have I really had the time to really slow the fuck down and be like, hey, Martha, who do you want to be? Or what is it that you want to do? What makes you happy? Never. You know what it was? It was survival mode. Man, let me see what the next highest paying job's going to be. You know, who's going to offer me $15 for my skills? Oh, man, that's all I'm worth. That's all I'm worth. Man, all I'm worth is $20. I don't have that degree, man. Let me see the pay. Okay. Yeah, the pay's okay. Job description. Does this sound familiar? Tell me it sounds familiar. We We go through the job, oh, well, I think I could do that. I could probably bullshit my way through that one. Why? Why? Because we were taught to fit into these standards, into these job descriptions. This pay scale, that's all you're worth. That's what we were taught, you know, and especially if you're Latina. No, ya, para los 18 años, mija, usted ya tiene que salirse de la casa y saber lo que usted quiere hacer, ¿ok? Pero déjate digo lo que vas a hacer, porque si no lo haces, entonces, pues, te va a ir rete mal. Pues ya sabes, tú ya sabes cómo le fue a fulana y sutana y mangana y a todos que no conocemos ni los miramos. You know that. So, if you're a mom in your 40s, cut yourself some fucking slack. You know what we weren't taught? Grace. We weren't taught grace. We weren't taught self-love. We weren't taught that it's okay to feel, that it's okay to express when things aren't perfect, that it's okay to speak up. We were taught, hide the abuse, hide the bad relationships. Because if you don't hide it, you're doing something wrong, right? That bad relationship, pues fue tu culpa, mija. Ya sabes, mija, la que no pueda tener un hombre que es fiel, pues ella tiene la culpa. Like they fed us these things. And we start believing it after a while. Or we even think like, that's all I deserve. That's all I'm going to get. No. They lied to us. They didn't lie to us. They misinformed us. And they did it out of a place of fear. They didn't do it out of a place of faith, love, and understanding. Understanding more than anything. Like, our parents did what they could with what they had. And it's our job, and this is where I talk about generational curses. Don't grab your broomsticks, you know, and your wands, Harry Potters. It's about brushing up on our knowledge and then sharing it with our kids, being better than our parents were with us, and learning to talk to our parents, learning to communicate and let them know that, hey, not for nothing, and I love you, but this is how you treated me back then. You know, and they might give you some insight and you might be like, man, I didn't know they were going through that. Man, I didn't know they had that on their mind. Maybe it's something that's really bothering you and it's actually affected the way you've parented, the way you've been a mom. We have all these underlying traumas, and it's crazy because we put these pressures of, estás bien, you're fine, don't get help from, don't have anybody help you be better, like everything's got to be free or else it's a scam. No. You got to invest in yourself. You got to invest in healing all that stuff, because school doesn't teach you. School doesn't teach you how to heal traumas. School teaches you how to be an employee. School teaches you. You get a performance report card, progress report, right? An eval. You work 8 to 5. You work 8 to 3. You go to school 8 to 3. Okay? You have a boss. They have a chain of command, right? All this sounds familiar, right? You know, they don't teach you, you know, how to understand your parents, how to communicate with your parents. They don't teach us things that we need of value. They don't teach us how to be successful. And I'm not trying to shit on the schooling system, but I always urge people to read up on, alrighty? Because I had to tell my daughter, hey, if you want to be successful, ask which one of your teachers is successful and loves their job. 90% of them have told her, we hate our job. So it's crazy how we send our kids to strangers with no psych eval, and then we tell them that is the road to success and happiness. Follow them. Whatever they say, go. When they're like, no, we hate our lives. So anyhow, that's a different subject. But school doesn't teach us that. And our parents don't teach us that. It's our job to teach us that, or else we are going to keep those traumas alive. And I know we want to be perfect. We don't want our kids to have traumas. They're going to have traumas. It's part of life. And it's okay. It's not going to break them. Hey, that traumatized you. I'm sorry. I get you now. I understand where you're coming from. Look where I was coming from. Actually talk. Close that gap of confusion, that gap of age difference of, our kid, there's this age difference between our kids and us. Some of us had our kids when you were 35, so it's like, that's a huge difference. How can we relate? We got to close that gap, that relatable gap, so that they're like, okay, my parents can relate. They didn't forget what it's like to be my age. Because I told my kids, like, yo, I wasn't just born, I turned 43 overnight. I mean, that would have been nice, right? No. Alrighty. So, be sure to subscribe. Share this with all the moms. If you're a mom, give me feedback. I love getting feedback. I love when people are open to sharing their story. Thank you. I know it's not easy, especially because, like I said, Latinas were judged so much. Like, no, don't put your shit out there. It's okay, put your shit out there. Eventually, someone's going to do it. Alrighty. So, subscribe, okay? Tell your friends, tell your girlfriends, tell your moms, tell mom.